Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon. It's 12:30. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey for WKYT News, and it is another WKYT First Alert Severe Weather Day.
Now, while there's a threat for storms, heavy rain could be our biggest issue today. WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris is in the First Alert Weather Center, keeping us alert and up to date on what we need to know for the day ahead.
Yeah, it looks like the heaviest rain, or really the bulk of the rain, I should say, is trying to move its way out of the eastern zones. There's 75, kind of that dividing line on what's mainly dry right now and what's mainly wet. And you can see over east of that, that's where the most widespread rain is located. Now, it's not extremely heavy rain, but it's pretty widespread and pretty light, too. We only have one lone thunderstorm that's to the far northern zones, and it's kind of setting up shop and not really moving that much. So if you're sitting there, not so much Brooksville, but if you're right along the river, heads up, maybe even Maysville sitting there in Mason County. That's where we're going to be seeing some pretty heavy rain throughout the next hour. So there's your boundary. It's not moving that much, and your 24-hour planner puts scattered showers and storms throughout the rest of the afternoon. Remember, these are on and off. The rest of the afternoon looks more off than on, but you can't rule out that chance of rain, not only this afternoon and evening, but off into the night and into tomorrow. It's just more rain after more rain. Here we go again, and that record just keeps on playing. Off towards your weekend, I'll show you July 4th forecast coming up.
We'll stay on top of it. Thank you.
And as Micah said, the hits keep coming. Some roads in Pulaski County still have standing water thanks to last night's storms.
Yeah, with more of that rain coming. Sections of 2 roads now closed at the moment. People there are also cleaning up some storm damage. The National Weather Service says an EF0 tornado went through the community of Nancy. A barn there was flattened, and there's also a rock slide near the Fawbush Fire Department. The sheriff's office says they will be keeping a very close eye on other roads with more of that rain moving through today and over the next several days. And many of you have been sending us pictures and video of the weather in your area. We always appreciate that. If you have something to share, look for the eyewitness link on our website, and you can also post to our WKYT Facebook and Twitter accounts.
We are tracking a breaking news alert in Lexington right now. Homes are being evacuated on the south side of town as emergency crews may have found an active meth lab. It's happening in the 3600 block of Crosby Drive. That's just off Man of War. Lexington Fire and Police confirmed they've been called to a home for a report of a possible meth lab. Now let's take a look. This is video just into our newsroom from the scene. Neighbors have been told to leave their homes as a precaution. Police were going to a house to serve a warrant on drug charges when officers found the suspected meth lab. Traffic is being blocked off in that area while this investigation is underway, and of course we will continue to monitor the situation and keep you up to date.
Again, Crosby Drive there just off Man of War. Now, in just a few minutes, a man will be heading to court to answer to some serious charges.
Lexington police arrested 46-year-old Walker Wright Jr. He's charged with rape, kidnapping, and promoting human trafficking, among other things. As WKYT's Victor Puente reports, the crimes involve a 15-year-old girl. Victor.
Walker Wright Jr. will be in court in about an hour. The charges he's facing include the rape and kidnapping of a 15-year-old girl. Lexington police arrested Walker Wright Jr. yesterday at a home on King Tree Drive. His arrest citation lists that home as his address, but the people at that house this morning told me he hasn't lived there for some time. They didn't want to discuss the charges, just saying he showed up there yesterday and was arrested. The first of the charges listed on his arrest citation is kidnapping. That citation says Wright unlawfully restrained a 15-year-old female. Other charges include promoting human trafficking and rape. They say he engaged in sexual intercourse with that teen. That charge also says that she has an intellectual disability. The last 2 charges are unlawful transaction with a minor first and second degree. Police say Wright smoked crack cocaine and marijuana with the teen. Lexington police have told us they can't comment on the charges because the case is so convoluted. They're still sorting out what happened. They also normally don't discuss cases involving sexual assault. According to court records, Wright has had some drug-related convictions in the past. But looking through those records, as far as we could tell, this is the first time he's ever been charged with anything this serious. In Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
All right, Victor, thank you. A traffic stop in Boyle County led police to a lot of loot. A deputy pulled over a car, and inside he found cocaine and pills and thousands of dollars in cash. WKYT's Sean Moody found out from the police that the person inside the car was someone whom officers were already trying to find.
A Boyle County Sheriff's deputy said he found cash and drugs during a traffic stop. The two people who he said were inside that car are now charged with trafficking in a controlled substance. Just before 9 o'clock last night, the deputy said he pulled over a car because the registered owner had warrants out. He said when he approached the car, he smelled marijuana. He said Brandon Lofton was driving the car and he put him under arrest for active warrants. While searching Lofton, the deputy said he found a chalky substance in his pocket that tested positive for cocaine. He also said Lofton had $828 in cash on him, but said he didn't have a job. The sheriff's office brought out a canine to sniff the car. Inside, the deputy said the passenger, Helen Hurd, had a purse with more than $10,000 cash, 1.5 yellow pills, and a food stamp card registered to another woman. He said she told him she was unemployed and that both Lofton and Hurd said the money was not theirs. Lofton was charged with trafficking in a controlled substance, no registration, and failure to maintain insurance. Hurd was charged with making a misrepresentation to receive benefits and trafficking in a controlled substance. And both Lofton and Hurd declined to talk to us from the Boyle County Detention Center. In Danville, Sean Moody, WKYT.
John, thank you. And the deputy said that one of Lofton's warrants was for no insurance out of Fayette County. Barb?
2 people have died in a massive house fire in Louisville. 5 others, including a firefighter, were hurt and taken to the hospital. 6 people were rescued from the 3-story building. The fire chief says there may still be other people inside. Part of the roof collapsed, making it difficult for fire crews to get inside. The chief also says it's too early to determine what caused that fire.
All right, a lot more coming up on WKYT News, and it sure is good to have you with us. It's raining in a lot of areas, so stay in for more news.
Stay in and watch.
Yeah, putting safety first when it comes to fireworks. We'll have some advice from the Lexington Fire Department.
Also, a family-friendly 4th of July celebration in Winchester. Details about Freedom Fest. And his comedy is genuine and unexpected, genuinely unexpected. We're talking with comedian Stuart Huff.